Good morning. So I was feeling the gravitational pull of Mike's Place yesterday because that's an important water source. It's where most of the hikers around me were going to camp. But then I remembered that I didn't really like Mike's Place the last time I was there. It's eclectic and it could be probably fine or not fine depending on who's there and what's going on. But I remember last time I decided to pack up and camp somewhere else. And about 3.3 miles before Mike's Place, I found an absolutely perfect cowboy camping spot. And past that little spring that I showed you yesterday. So I had water, so yeah, just decided to camp there. And no regrets about that. That was a good decision. So I did 22.8 miles yesterday, which is my longest day so far. It's not unusually large by my normal section hiking standards, but it was a full day. I was glad to be done at the end of that, which is interesting. Something about, I don't know, it's the mental part of knowing that this is a long-term trip, or if the terrain down here is objectively more difficult. But I did longer and easier miles on all of my recent section hikes in Oregon and Washington. And then I come down here and I'm like, wow, 23 just kind of kicked my butt. But that's okay. I'm still having fun. And I know I'll get stronger. And we got this. I don't know if those chirps or yips are coming through on the camera. I have to look it up. I am absolutely not certain about this, but I think those are foxes. I know I slept in the middle of a fox's territory last night, and I heard all of those yips. Ooh, Mike's Place. Let's go there for water. Yeah, so heard yips all evening and in the morning, and there was fresh poop markers all over the trail. So I'm thinking those sounds are foxes. It sounds almost like a bird, but Merlin has no idea what it is. So we'll find out. So this is Mike's Place. Kind of quiet this morning. There's a really great toilet. I keep saying I know better than to try to name mountain peaks, but I think that one is Mount San Jacinto. And then if you can see it in the distance, more snowy mountains over here, which are the San Gorgonios, which I'll go through on the way to Big Bear. was wrong. There are barrel cactuses between Mike's Place and PVC. How about that? There are sections of the trail, like this one, that really only exist to get you from one interesting place to another interesting place. Not a whole lot of redeeming value about today's walk in and of itself, but it is part of the experience. And I'm out here instead of at work. Apologies to any co-workers who may be watching, but I definitely don't miss you and would rather walk in this than be in the office right now. I'll probably change my tune about that in about 5 months. Ooh, those are cool. All hail the siesta tree, known in legend and lore, and a great place to take a siesta. Eating lunch. I'm really liking these freeze-dried meals. I feel like I'm eating better with them. They're, of course, really expensive, but I waited 22 years to do this, so now I can afford it. So this cistern and catchment is one place you can get water around here, but it's, I think, mostly out now. This late in the season, there's a tiny little bit of water in there, but not worth messing with. Fortunately, it's not that hot today, so I took 4.5 liters from Mike's Place, and that should get me to Little Bear Hostel. Wee little flowers. Okay, so this is the side trail to Little Bear Hostel, where I'm going to go down and get some food and water and probably camp there tonight. This is Little Bear Hostel.
Get it, man.
There's food we can pull out of the freezer. And snacks. Washer and dryer. Little oven. Yeah, that was me.
You had a big day.
Yeah? Thank you.